Hillary Clinton's path to the nomination is much clearer this morning. The former Secretary of State rebounded in the Midwest after losing last week's Michigan primary. Clinton won by 13 points in Ohio, where Bernie Sanders thought he could pull off another surprise win. And she won Florida by a 31-point landslide. Nancy Cordes is in West Palm Beach, where Clinton delivered last night's victory speech. Nancy, good morning.
Good morning. This was apparently Clinton's most dominant night of the campaign so far. She shut Sanders out nearly everywhere. And her campaign this morning won't describe her delegate lead as insurmountable, but they do point out that it's now twice as large as President Obama's ever was in 2008.
Thank you, Florida. Thank you, North Carolina. Thank you, Ohio.
As Clinton celebrated, Sanders didn't even mention his losses to a crowd of more than 7,000 in Arizona. But he made it clear he plans to go on.
Phoenix, are you ready for a political revolution?
According to CBS News exit poll results, voters in all 5 states said Clinton would make a better commander-in-chief than Sanders, and that her plans are more realistic.
Every candidate owes it to you to be clear and direct about what our plans will cost and how we're going to make them work. That's the difference between running for president and being president.
The sweep was a huge relief for Clinton, who openly worried earlier in the day that her voters were getting complacent.
People think they know who's going to win. They think I'm going to be the nominee. They may not be turning out. And we just can't afford that.
Her surprise loss in Michigan last week may have given them the jolt they needed. Her wins in Ohio and Illinois will blunt Sanders' argument that Clinton's strength is largely confined to the South.
2 million more votes nationwide.
She's now nearly 2/3 of the way to the Democratic nomination and had harsh words last night.
There is great anger
For the likely GOP nominee, who was just a few miles away at Mar-a-Lago.
Our commander-in-chief has to be able to defend our country, not embarrass it.
Her aides say she will not be calling on Sanders to drop out. About half the states still haven't voted, and they point out that she stayed in until the very end in 2008. And in fact, Charlie, there are a number of caucuses coming up in western states now where both campaigns expect that Sanders will do well.
Thanks, Nancy.